Here we are again. Another blistering hot day in Wales. And this time back out for a hammock camp. I'm also heading somewhere I've never been. I've had a look on the map, should be okay. We'll see when we get there. I've got at least about a mile and a half walk to the first possible spot. And just started knackered. Temperature's due to get quite warm, up in the mid to high 20s, and then overnight staying at about 17-18 degrees, so it should be lovely and warm. Well, definitely off the beaten track. It's lovely through here. I'm about a mile in. I'll spin you around, show you a view. I'm walking through a valley at the moment, mainly because I can see on the map that there is a stream a bit further along. I'm not walking any water in with me today. Pack's heavy enough. A bit up and down this road though. Still, I need the exercise. Getting somewhere now. Mile and a half in. Thought I'd show you these. Lots of foxglove along this route. I don't think everywhere has foxglove, but if you're not aware, don't mess with them. They are toxic. It's actually where the poison Digitalis comes from. So you probably have to eat quite a few for that, but let's not put that into practice, eh? Let's just assume they're bad, don't touch them, look at them, leave them alone. Beautiful through here. Give you a bit of the view. I just came through a farm. Just happened to catch somebody out there. Says, you all right if I walk through? Yeah. No worries at all, just follow the track. Carry on the main one, you come to the forestry land. Awesome. Somebody else comes past on an ATV. Waves, all right, yep. No problem. Wales, mate. I don't actually have any idea where I'm camping tonight. Only a vague location, as in somewhere along this road, or track rather, somewhere near water, because I'm not carrying water, but I've got my filters, and somewhere with two trees 12 to 15 feet apart that I can string a hammock. A little bit of a quarry site here, not much. I might have to come back here at some point, do a bit of fossil hunting, bring the wife. There is one spot back there, it does say private, so I won't use it unless I need to, because they bothered to put the sign up. I should really bother to take notice of it. Had they not done one, I'd have gone down there. Well, I assume there's a way to cross this stream. Hope so, because I'm in the centre of the screen on the other bank. It's a lovely little glade. Nice and flat for a tent. Look at the way this is all opening up. We're moving into rock faces and things now. I love those. I wish I was fit enough to go at the top. Definitely not. First view of the stream, look. Absolutely perfect. Let's carry on going. First stand of trees I've seen. And it's perfect. I could easily tuck in there. I can hear the river down there. But the road is sloping down towards the stream, so I'm going to go a little bit further. See if we can find space where the two meet. Right, well I think I found the spot that I want to get into the trees just down here, right next to this lovely river. I just need to get over there. I have to backtrack a little bit and then cut through, I think. We'll see. Absolutely lovely though. I think I found a good spot. I've got an open patch between two trees that should work. A little bit of a breeze coming through. It's not too dark and dingy. The water is down that way somewhere. 50 yards down that way. So I just need to go thread my way through and sort that out. And I should be set. Show you where I am. Not too far from the track, but I'm really not worried about people coming down the track. Having said that, someone's just come down the track. That's okay. Once I'm settled in here, I should be pretty hidden. Got to say, nowhere near as tired as I have been doing these walks. So the treadmill exercise is definitely paying off. Go and fill up our water. The ground is very uneven. Quite soft because of all the moss. Very soft actually. It's quite boggy there. Alright, gonna have to go around that way. That's a pain. Looks like someone's dug a channel. Or the water has. Definitely gonna have to have a good old look over for ticks later. Ah, damn it. That's typical. Looks like the stream splits in two and there's like an island in between, which is the bit that I saw on the way through. Okay. Oh God. Gonna have to have a plan B. Don't know what that is. I'm gonna pick my way back over to my bag. Maybe have a look at the map and have a think about what to do next. Well, I was just walking back and I found a little running stream, spring, running straight out from underneath all those trees. About as clean as it's going to get. Just enough running water there to fill up with. Oh. Well, that was a nightmare. So I think this will be alright for today. But unless I walk the water in, it's no good for a long-term sight. And if I strip a few kilos off the back, not a problem. Add 2 litres of water, job done. And then it's a really nice, easy walk in. Bit of scrambling through the soft crap here. After that, you're all good. Whew. But yeah, I'm not going to do that water trek again. That's all a bit of a nightmare. Oh. Just had somebody on a quad bike, probably one of the local farmers down there, I guess, go past with 30 or 40 dogs, obviously taking them out for a walk, drive, whichever you call it, I don't know. So I can't set up camp yet. I'm a little too close to the path for that, for them coming past again. Even if they do make a big loop, I suspect they'll come back down this road, which is behind me. So I'll wait until I hear that come through. Another hour maybe, which is fine, plenty of time. Anyway, oh yeah. So this is a new sun hoodie. It's only a Temu job, but sun hoodie. It's got nice long arms with the thumb grippy thing. It's got hoods. You know what they look like. I'll show you that. It's also got like a face thing that comes up here, which is a bit strange, but I can imagine it being useful when you're out and it's cold and windy and whatnot, whatever you use it for. So yeah, that's new. I got some new shoes. I'll cut away and show you those, which I've now made absolutely filthy dirty because they're white. It's the only colour I could get at the time. These are Ultra Wild 3 Plus. Really comfortable. They're trail runners, so they're really comfortable for the treadmill. They're really comfortable for walking around town. They were great walking here, no problem at all. They're not so great in the forest. They're not waterproof, and because they're quite flexible, you do tend to sort of sink a bit. But you know, that's okay. Getting here is the hard bit. Sitting in the forest and stuff like that is the easy bit. So yeah, they're new. Some differences from the last hammock camp. So I've now got the good straps for this DD Frontline hammock and the proper DD under blanket, which will fit, unlike that awful gear top thing. I'm hoping that that'll help a lot. Should do. Brought a tarp with me, small tarp for the hammock. I've got my ice plane quilt, but I've also got a duck down sleeping bag, very little thing, tiny little thing, if it gets really cold. I don't think it will, but it's great. It's so light, it's easy to carry, it's not a problem. So yeah, a few new little bits, more stuff later. I'm looking forward to getting this hammock set up. A lovely little breeze coming through the trees, just because there's an open gap in front of me here. It should be great. My eyesight is terrible today. What's going on? Oh. Haven't quite got my steps in for today, but they were all the steps would have been at a high heart rate, so it'll all equal out after in the end. Should be fine. This is a nice little place to come to. So yeah. Georgia was right, my daughter was right. She's been banging on about me coming down this way for a couple of years now at least. And I really didn't want to, because the first mile or so on the map, there's too many houses, too many farms, sheep and horses and cows and all that sort of stuff. But once you push through all that, and that was no problem at all, you're out in the middle of the valley here. It's lovely. And down that way is forestry for probably another mile or more. It's sort of tempting to go for a walk and have a look. I might actually do that and get the steps in. That's not a terrible plan. Let's do that. Oh, stunning through here. Absolutely lovely. Rough old track though, so got to sort of look where I'm going. It's all been planted through there. You can see the stream running through there, it's lovely. Beautiful, clear. Unfortunately, none of the trees are big enough to hang a hammock until you get to that end. And it's a bit of a drop getting down there. I don't think we'll be doing that anytime soon. Right, let's see where we're going now. Here we've got a couple of routes. We can go up high. Careful on this loose stuff. High and round. Carry on through the valley. Yeah. This is awesome through here. lovely old stand of trees. I think there's a footpath going through it by the looks of it. I think I thought it was a bridle path or something. But plenty of spots for a hammock. Absolutely loads. Don't know if you can get to the water there though. In theory the water's just down that way somewhere. This side's a bit open to the footpath I'm on though, trackway. Lovely though. Nothing on that side, it's just a hill. Absolutely jam-packed full of trees, but they're all young. And then in front of me, it's starting to open up into a hillside that's been logged. But down there, dozens of places, dozens. All depends on how busy this little footpath is. And how close the water is. Anyway, we'll carry on going for a bit, see where we end up. I'm just coming into an area of logging. One side of the hill's all been done. See, everything's stacked up down here. Here's a stream. Oh, I can get to that easy, look. Lovely. There's an old building here. That was obviously at some point quite substantial. Lovely place. Not a lot there now. Sounds like the river's taking it back as well. Everything's collapsing on itself. Well, so the good news is it's Sunday. It's Father's Day today. But that does mean there's no logging going on. And these trees are huge. State of that. That's a pretty big tree. It's probably the biggest one on this pile. 3 feet across maybe. A couple of other big ones there, look. Wow. Okay, what have we got down here? Watch where I'm going, it's a bit rutted. And that's all cleared as well, presumably for new planting. I mean, it's a shame, right? It's a shame that this industry does what it does, but at least in Wales, as far as I'm aware, it's sensibly controlled. So they don't just strip, hundreds of acres at a time. And those bits, oh, it smells lovely, the pine. The bits that they do strip on the hills are then replanted. So it is sustainable. All of this is all replanted, all across here. I'm quite, this is new for me. Having walked in a couple of miles, I wouldn't normally have the energy to do anything other than set camp up and sleep. But this health adventure that I'm on has helped a lot. I do all my treadmill walking at home, and that's minimum 9,000 steps a day at 4.2 kilometers an hour, but it's all done on a 10% incline as well. So my heart rate is up in the high 120s all the time, or as much as I can keep it there, in the right zone 2, whatever that is. Which means I burn quite a lot of calories. I don't go on the treadmill and stay there for half an hour or an hour or anything like that. I tend to do 15 minutes at a time. 15 minutes at that pace every hour, say, soon mounts up. It's about, well, it used to take about an hour and a half to do the 9,000 steps. That's coming down now. It's now about an hour and 15 minutes because my pace has increased. So yeah, that's all good. What that now means is that as long as I'm careful on this ankle, which is easier said than done, I've got a little bit of energy to go wandering. My plan here is to do, I don't know, a mile or so on this track, probably. See where we end up. There's a bird of prey back there. Did not like me walking through his valley, shouting and hollering. It wasn't a kite. Yeah, that's as far as I need to go. Okay, well, now we know what's at the end of this. Now we go back. How far was that? Just over a mile, that was. It's good exercise. Not far off my 9,000 steps. Heart rate's right in the zone. All good. I don't know if I can get down here because the ground's quite soft. I'm not risking things with my ankle. Yeah, but there's something down here I think could be interesting, or could be nothing at all. Now, it could be just something that the loggers have pulled, but I don't think so, and you'll see why in a sec, if I can get there. Bear in mind, this is just in a valley, which I guess would have been a good water source, at least in the past. Oh man, this ground's terrible. You tell me what you think this is. So we've got one granite boulder here. As I can tell, there's nothing on it. And then you've got this beautiful, almost a standing stone. Just having a quick look around. I don't see any others. Let's check that out. Again, I don't see anything on it. Oh man. I mean, it is just two lumps of stone. The only two lumps I can see. Whether that's shaped or not, I don't know. Can't really tell. Let's pretend it is. Could it have been some sort of boundary back in the day? I'm probably talking thousands, not hundreds of years. Who knows? Or is it just something turned over by the mess that the loggers leave? I don't know. I don't think so. They've obviously taken care to drive past it, trying not to move into it. Well, that's past my 9,000 steps. The route up here, I'll check out another day. Puts me about, getting on for 5 miles today. At least a couple of miles back home tomorrow. Nice leisurely stroll. Terrible pace. Doesn't matter. Just a wander. And then by the time we get back to camp, we should be fine to set up the gear. Get in. Get the gear up. Get a coffee. Yeah. Enough of that nonsense. Things I do. It's hot. Bit of a grueling walk. I enjoyed the walk in. Walking back again in the heat, not so good. It's nice when the sun goes behind a cloud like now. Oh, some good woodland down there. Good squatching wood. That's what that is. If you don't know, you should. Wow. Always seems twice as long going back. Oh well. Definitely looking forward to sitting down.